Hey there, Coastal Bend. It's meteorologist Carly Smith. We are going to talk about the sea fog. Now, this is not a current live picture from the beach, but it is an idea of how conditions are going to continue to be as we look ahead to the upcoming week. We've got a foggy week ahead of us with warm onshore wind back in play. So be ready for sea fog, especially in the morning. May break up into the early afternoon and then return in the evenings. The water is still chilly, but we do see some improvements. Port Aransas Ship Channel is still at 57, but Packery Channel, a little bit shallower, has been running more so 65. So it reacts to that changing air just a little bit better. Hey there, everyone. It is meteorologist Carly Smith, and the wind is a big reason why we are muggy and mild this week. What you see here is going to be south-southeast wind really sticking around Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then Sunday is our next day of change. So with the headline you saw on this post, Sunday is going to be the day we may see our next cold front move through. That would be Sunday afternoon or so. So that is what we are looking at here locally in Corpus Christi is breezy southeast wind. That is going to keep us rather warm and muggy. So what you are going to notice is going to be temperatures in the mid 80s and low 60s throughout the entire week ahead. So this is well above average. Our average high for this time of year is 70 degrees. Our average low is 50 degrees. We're going to be 10 to 15 degrees above both of those throughout the upcoming week thanks to those southerly winds in play. Muggy meter, humid all week long. Sunday is our next best chance for hope. So how does sea fog happen? It's the warmer air. So those southerly winds are warmer and it's moving over our cooler Gulf of Mexico water, especially near the surface. That air cools and condenses as fog, and then that onshore wind blows it in across the land. So what you see here, we have mostly a south-southeast wind, not a directly onshore wind, but what that's going to do is have visibility lowest through Port Aransas and Rockport throughout the next week. Naval Air Station, so Flower Bluff has been pretty foggy, but we're seeing improving conditions. Visibility is now up to 4 miles at the surface through Flower Bluff, but Port Aransas and Rockport, again, you're in the direct stream of that onshore or that south-southeast flow, bringing the sea fog your direction. As far as temperatures go, we're back up to 72 degrees now that the fog is clearing out here at our station. Big time improvements. We're back up to basically 10 miles out ahead of us here. So what you see is the sea fog is going to remain relevant. I think more so this keeps it a little bit more inland. I think it's more so Port Aransas and Rockport that may deal with that sea fog all day. Also Padre Island, but more so a little bit off the coast. Now, as far as it being dense, that should improve by lunchtime. Our dense marine fog advisory is set to expire around noon, but odds are we see another one come into play this evening and then into tomorrow morning. Now, inland, it will be more patchy tomorrow morning. Not everyone will see the fog, but areas near the coast, right now we have more of a southeast wind, could keep Corpus Christi, Ingleside, Rockport, even Refugio, a little bit more foggy a little later into the morning before conditions clear out again heading into the afternoon and then decrease again into the overnight hours heading into Wednesday. So what happens with the beach forecast is we're going to keep it fairly foggy at the beach, so our UV index will remain moderate, rip current risk low. This is where we'll keep the cloud coverage throughout the day. Less clouds further east, or further west rather, and that is going to allow temperatures to be in the mid 80s. Good morning, Leo. Thanks for watching. Here's a little hope of rain this week. It would be Wednesday. Wednesday's our best chance of rain. Now, being so muggy, we do have a small shot at an isolated shower that may pop up any day this week, but our instability will be greatest Wednesday, especially Wednesday morning. But zonal flow really the name of the game this week until we get to Sunday. This is when the jet stream dips a little bit lower. We see an area of low pressure set up over Southern California and then track toward Texas. And that is going to give us hope for air temperatures to at least be back closer to normal. But right now we kicked off February rather warm here in the area. So what I want to point out is that that area of low pressure that I highlighted with our instability, here it comes up on Futurecast. So Tuesday, 11 a.m., still to our south, we start to see a little bit of an increased opportunity of rain, mostly in the valley on Wednesday. Then what you see is a cold front that tries to move south into Saturday and Sunday. Apparently I did not extend that Futurecast all the way out through Sunday, but Sunday was the day it looks like that cold front swings south. So on the 7-day forecast, we don't get those cooler temperatures, but you saw in the Climate Prediction Center outlook that there is a chance we're back closer to normal, which would be 50 to 70 degrees. So 50 degrees for your low, 70 degrees for your high. It does look like there are signs we'll be close to that on Monday behind this cold front, but not every forecast model is on board with a big cool down. And it may just wind up being 5 to 10 degrees, which 10 degrees would be back closer to normal. Anyway, that's our best hope for rain would be Wednesday and Sunday. The Wednesday is out of the south-southeast. It is a little extra breezy Tuesday and even Tuesday. But Wednesday, we do still see pretty light wind overnight, so that's why the fog remains a concern for impacting your morning commute. Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, now Thursday morning, we may have enough wind where it's not too bad, especially on land. And then we'll just have to see how the sea surface temperatures are handling these warmer temperatures and see how warm they get. But overall, not a bad 7-day forecast, but it is humid out there, y'all. So be ready for the more muggy conditions to persist, at least until next week. For now, I'm going to be meteorologist Carly Smith signing off. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful week ahead, y'all.